everyone. Thank you for joining. Awis Al-Karni, thank you. So we're going to start.
Okay, welcome.
Okay, so thank you everyone. Thank you for joining me and welcome back to our free online lessons. So today will be the simple plumbing system in Revit. So before we started, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Auli Umira. I am the application engineer at Acad system. Okay, so if you cannot see me or the screen is freezing or you cannot hear me, you can just let me know at the chat box. Or you have questions to ask me, you can just let me know too. Okay. So a moment. Okay. So now this is our output for today's lesson. We will be inserting the plumbing features, WC, water heater, basin, and so on. And we will adding the plumbing connection. Okay, next we will connecting the plumbing system, which is we will insert the piping for the domestic hot water, cold water, and sanitary. And lastly, we will be I will show you the automatic piping system. Okay, the system will be generated automatically. So without wasting any time, let's get started to our lesson. So I'm going to open up my Revit. So open your Revit. Okay, I'm going to create a new template. So if you want to use this template that available here, you can use this one. So for me, I'm going to use this other template. I'm going to browse here. And then I'm going to use this one, plumbing default metric. So if you want to use the system tool, also can. Okay. Going to use this one, plumbing default metric. Click on open, click on OK. So now this is my interface for the plumbing template. So as you can see, okay. So as you can see, at this project browser, so why I choose the plumbing default metric just now is because this discipline here, we only have the plumbing discipline only. If you see the system, you will have the mechanical discipline and also the electrical discipline. Okay. So before that, I'm going to check my project unit first. So the length will be in mm. Okay. And the first one, I'm going to link my Revit architecture drawing. Okay. Go to insert tab here. Go to link Revit. And I'm going to find my architectural drawing. Click on open. So this one is I already created using the architectural template. So probably now I cannot select any of item in this drawing because this is set by architecture. So if I want to select the plumbing features and basin, the WC or the shower, so I have to copy monitor. Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to pin it so it's easier for me to do work afterwards, so it will not drag together if I selecting or do any work later on. Okay, now go to the collaborate tab. I'm going to copy monitor this drawing. So go to copy/monitor here and then click on select link. And click on the drawing that I just insert just now. On that. So this copy/monitor tab will pop up. So I'm going to use copy, this one. So this copy will copy the exact element or item that be inserted by architect. Just okay. So click on. I only want to select the plumbing feature only. Okay. on the bidet, the shower. Okay, click all of it. So usually if your architect already insert the plumbing features, and you can use this method, or if not, I will show you another method. Okay, so I already clicked all the plumbing features inside here, so I think I'll finish. So now I can select the plumbing feature, and also the connector of the features are already being can also be selected there. Okay, the other way that you can add the plumbing features is you can go to this system tab, and then you can go here at this column, plumbing features, this one. You click on this one, and then you can go here at the properties, you click drop down this selection, and you can see the plumbing features that already been inserted in this drawing. So for example, the basin, the sink, and also the bidet, and all items that already have here will be automatically inserted in these choices. Okay, so for example, I want to add 2 more WC in these 2 toilets. So I'm going to go to here, water closet, click on this one, and then just easily place it there. So to make sure it align with this water closet, just using the arrow, using the annotation, the dash one, this one, okay, the blue dash here, to ensure where I put my WC. Okay, this is another way if you want to add, if the architect did not insert the features yet, so you can just easily add your own, or if your features that you want to use are not here, you can just simply load family. Okay, so I zoom in at this part. As you can see, this WC already have the connector for the cold water inlet, and also for the sanitary for the outlet. And if I click on this sink, you can find there is no connector in this sink. This is because this sink is actually for architecture, not for MEP. Okay, so it's okay. You can add the connector by just click on the sink, and then click on this edit family. Click on that. So you can find here is the sink in 3D, and you notice, moment, going to admit participant. Okay, hi, who is just coming in? Thank you. Okay, as you notice here, the workspace also changing, because this one is for the family workspace. Okay, so to add the connector, so you can just go to here at the create tab, which is we already in, and click on this part connector, this one, and you can find the hole here, or you can just use the face to add your connector. So for me, I'm going to select on this one first, but before that, I'm going to change the type. Okay, the type of the system. So this one will be the sanitary system, and then click on the hole here. And then for these two will be cold and hot water system. So one is cold and another one is hot. Okay, like that. And I click escape one time, and you can find that these connectors are quite bigger than the hole or the face that we just select just now. So we can reinsert the value for the diameter. So to do that, before we change the diameter, we have to know the diameter of the hole here lah. Okay, click on the measure, then click measure the hole here. So it's around 50.8, so around 51. I'm rounding it. So Okay, hi, we're just coming in. Thank you. So I'm going to check on this diameter 2. This one also 50.8. So I'm rounding it off around 51. So if all the connector are same diameter, you can just change the diameter in one time. Okay, I'm going to select all the connector. Okay, like that. And then you can find at these properties here at this right side, we can find their diameter. Okay, it's actually 600. So I'm going to change this to 51. 51. Okay. So now the connector are same size with the hole there and also the inlet there. Okay, so I'm satisfied with this connector sizing and so on. So just click on load into project here. If you don't want to make any changing, or you say really this is the end of your product, you can just load into project and close. So for me, I'm just going to load into project. And then this this window will pop up. So just click on override existing. Okay. So if I click again on the same, and you can find here is the connector just now that I already added. So you can continue doing the piping afterward. All right. So that is how you add connector to your features, and also how you add plumbing features in your drawing. So if you want to add more, the shower stall or the bidet, you can also do that. So next, I'm going to show to you how to add a piping for this plumbing system. So before that, I'm going to create the section first. So go to this quick tab here and click on the section. So actually, if you're using section, it's actually an easier way to adding the piping. So I'm going to change the view like this and add another one for the vertical like that. Okay, so now go to the section 1, the first one that I made, this one, this section, and then I'm going to make it bigger. Okay, the section here, I'm going to drag it downward like that. So you can find here is the shower stall, the WC, and also the basin here. So there is either you can adding the piping. The first option is by you click on system here and then go to this column and go to this pipe button, click on that and change the system type first before you inserting in the piping. Okay, change this one to sanitary. I'm going to create a sanitary piping first. And then the diameter is okay. We don't have to change it because if I select a disconnector, it will automatically follow the diameter of the connector. Okay, and if you find here, the snap is actually represent the connector. Okay, you can see here the symbol are like a circle with X in it. So this is for the connector. It is point dot connector 100 mm at 1 by sanitary. So which means this connector is for sanitary and the diameter of the connector is 100 mm. Okay, so click on this one and then you just drop down around like 600. Oh, sorry, it's not vertical. Okay, 600, enter, and then you can continue go like that, something like that. So this is the first option. You can go to system and then go to pipe and insert it. Or another way is you can directly create at the WC. So I'm going to undo first. Okay, click on the WC and you can find this connector here. Then right click and go to draw pipe here. So if I click on that, it will automatically choose the diameter 100 and also the system type will be automatically in sanitary. So same length, 600, and drag it away like that. So I change it to fine to show the piping. Okay, you can see the piping are being created automatically. So there's two ways to add the pipe. So same goes to basin here. Going to add the sanitary piping for basin. Click on the basin, right click on the connector, click on the draw pipe, bring it downward. So I want it to connect to this pipe. So this sanitary piping will just in one way like that. So to change the piping sizes, you can just directly go here at this diameter and change it to 100. So it will be bigger than the size of the original pipe there. Okay, just if you click on just now, I'm going to repeat it. So I click on that one, change the diameter, and I'm just going to directly click on the pipe here. So it will automatically connect it for you. Okay, like that. Okay, if I show you in 3D. Okay. So you can find that is the piping flow of the pipe, sanitary piping. Change the detail level to 5. So you can find that is the piping for the sanitary. So other than you can add it in your section view, you can also add it in your floor plan view. So as you can see, I cannot see the plumbing just now because it's under the level 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the view range, VR. So VR, and then the view range, then change the bottom to unlimited, and then the view depth to unlimited. Click on apply, click on OK. So that is the piping system just now. And then change the detail level to fine. Okay, that is the piping. So to add through the floor plan, so for example, I'm going to add the piping, sanitary piping for the shower stall. So you can just same method, just click on the shower stall, right click on the connector for sanitary, draw pipe, and then but at here you have to insert the middle elevation because it will go downward and then connect to the sanitary piping here. Okay, so the middle elevation will be negative 600. Okay, because it go down. So just like that and connect it with the pipe here. Okay, going to okay. So you can see the connector are also being automatically, the fitting will be automatically be inserted too. Okay, go to 3D view. Now you can find that is the sanitary piping for the shower stall, and it will connect it together with the sanitary piping of the WC and also the basin. Okay, next for hot and cool water. Okay, to add it, so before I create the piping, I want to create the I want to insert the water heater first. So insert the water heater, go to insert tab, go to load family. So this one, because I already opened just now, so it will automatically go to water heater folder. So if you don't know where is the folder, you just go to your libraries, English, using UK or US, plumbing folder, MEP folder, under equipment and under water heater. So I'm going to use this one, water heater dash tankless. Click on open and click CM to insert the component. Okay, click CM at your keyboard. Okay, so I'm going to place it like on top of the WC. Okay, above it. That okay, around Okay, more or less like this. Okay, now I'll go back to section 1 and click escape a few times to end the comment. So you can find this is the water heater that I just create just now, just insert just now. So to create the cool water piping, so I'm just going to click on this connector using the same step that I used to create the sanitary. Okay, right click and click on draw pipe. So you can see this window will pop up because in the same place or same line of the connector of cool water, they're also for hot water and also for the gas. So if you want to use either of these, you can just simply select on that. So I'm just going to click select on the cool water. So just bring it like downward like that and make it go here into the wall. And using the same dash line here to make sure it's in the same line, same length of the connector. Okay, like that. So if I go to 3D view, so you can find that is the piping for cold water, and that it will connect it to the WC. Okay, for example, I want to connect with the basin tool. So go to section 1 again. Go to floor plan. Okay, one plumbing. Okay, right click the basin, and now right click on the connector, draw pipe. So make it like don't forget to insert the middle elevation. So the middle elevation will be like 500 thing, and click on like that. So I want it to connect with the piping here. So escape first and go to section 1. Go to section 2. This one. Okay, it look like crowded here. It's okay. You can just type VG at your keyboard, and then go to annotation category here, and then just enable the level. Okay. So change the detail level to fine to make it more clearly. And then you can start your drawing at this view. So click on the pipe here, right click on the connector, draw pipe, bring it upward, or you can change the diameter to 15, the same as this pipe here. Bring it upward and connect it to this cold water heater. So I go to 3D view, and you can find that is the cold water piping that connected with basin and connected with the water heater. Okay, you can do the same thing for the shower stall. Okay, and now I'm going to create the hot water. So go back to the section 1, click on the water heater, right click on this connector, draw pipe, and now click on the domestic hot water. Okay, now use the same thing, just draw your pipe like that. Bring it downward and go back to section 2. So for hot water, only the shower stall have the hot water connector. So just going to use this one, this connector for the shower stall, draw pipe, and bring it to the hot water piping for the tank, for the water heater. Go to 3D. So that is the piping for water heater. Okay, so that is how you create manually the piping. You can just easily using the value, elevation, and so on. So if you want to continue creating manually like that, you can do that. So the next one, I'm going to show you how we automatically create the piping system. Okay, to do that, go to plumbing, one plumbing floor plan. And I'm going to move this section first. So I'm going to use this for WC to show you example. Okay, that. So click on one of the WC. Okay, click on one of the WC and you can find here the piping button here. Okay, click on this one. So it will show two types of system. Number one is sanitary and number two is domestic cold water. So click on the sanitary because I want to show the sanitary system. Click on OK and you can find there is dashboard around the WC, which means it's already in a system. So to add these 3 more WC, you can just directly edit system here at the start. And then make sure this add to system are being selected. Click on this one, click on this one, click on this one. So I will joining the system for this 3 WC too. Now click on finish and you can find the WCL now in a green color, which means it's already in a sanitary system. So, but it not creating the piping yet. So this is because we're not generating the layout yet. So click on one of the WC and then you can click on here, generate layout. And then you can find this green line and yellow line here. This is actually the determine the solution of the piping. So there is a few more type of solution, parameter, intersection, okay, that parameter. Okay, before I click on finish, I want to place a base first. Okay, before I place a base, so you can see here there is setting for solution. So you can actually adjust or you set the pipe type and the offset of the piping. So for example, I'm going to add an offset like negative 200, which means it will go under the floor. Okay, 200 for both main and for the branch pipe. Click on OK. And then I'm going to add place base, which is it will determine the flow of your sanitary piping. On that one, I'm just going to create the base like right here. Okay. And you also can set the offset of the base. So I'm going to use the same as the piping, sanitary piping just now, negative 600. And the diameter are going to change to 100. So it will be same as the WC. Okay, sanitary for WC. So now you can see the layout for your piping. So click on finish. Okay, now go to 3D view and okay, where is it? Okay, this one. Okay, you can find that is the piping system that automatically generate by using the generate layout. Okay, so you can repeat the step, click on the features, click on the piping for the cold water. Okay, so if it's only have cold water or sanitary, so it will have left the one that you not created yet. Okay, so if you have hot water, it will also be in this system type. Okay, so same step. Click on this cold water, click on OK, and then at the system, click on that, click on the WC, finish, and click either one of the WC, generate layout. So it will show two system at this point because we already created the sanitary one just now. So okay for the cold water. So actually this yellow line will indicate that it not created piping here because of the setting of the offset. So you have to like play around with the offset. So if you have your own value for the offset, you can just insert it. Okay. So I'm going to cancel it. Okay, that's all that I want to show to you. Before I end this lesson, I'm going to share with you our website. So you can go to our acadsystem.com and then you can find here what about us. We are Autodesk partner. And then you can find the product that we provided, AEC collection, Revit, PDMC, and so on. And if you drop down, if you scroll down, you can find this is our latest promotion, Autodesk. And if you have any question you want to ask us about the product, about the training class, and so on, you can just simply go here at this blue circle here, and then you can live chat us, okay? Or you can just send us a form. And if you scroll down more, you can find this is our next free online lesson. If you're interested to join, you can just click the picture. For example, you're interested to join the event tips and tricks, click on this one. And then you click on join going. And then just insert your name, your email. So we will email you the date, the time, and also the Zoom meeting link to you. Okay, and if you scroll down more, this is our YouTube channel. So if you like to rewatch this today lesson, or you want to like rewatch the previous, a moment going to, you can find this is our previous online lesson. Okay, if you're interested to rewatch it, you can just rewatch. Okay, like you miss out any our free online lesson, you can just rewatch it here. Okay, is there any question you want to ask me? Okay, I believe there is no question. Okay, thank you for joining me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for lending your time with me today. And I hope to see you. Okay, thank you, Awis Al-Karni. Thank you, Khairul Ridwan. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. And I hope to see you guys in our next free online lesson. And take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.